Hey everybody. Sorry, this is my daughter's room. It's kind of a... Oh, what happened there? I didn't read a lot of the old stuff. I just remember I remember reading an old... Hey, look, it's my legs. I remember reading an old interview. I think it was in Heroes magazine, um, with Steve. Hey, champion. And it was kind of telling the story about how like a sort of a recluse, and how, I mean, the one thing that stuck out to me, I know he was like a objectivist and big and Ayn Rand guy, and I had my Ayn Rand phase myself, but the thing that stuck out to me was that he didn't want to be remembered for Spider-Man, and Steve Ditko, if anything else, obviously is going to be remembered for Spider-Man. But I just remember the reporter um, saying that he was in Ditko's office, and he saw this big stack of paper. And this big stack of paper Steve was using as cutting mats for when he was using Zipatone and doing masking and stuff for artwork. And the reporter goes over and looks at the stack of paper, and it's all his freaking original Spider-Man pages. The guy was like so didn't want to be remembered for Spider-Man. He didn't even realize, and I think this was like 1997 or 19, yeah, I think it was 96 or 97 when this article came out. And he didn't realize he's cutting up tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of original artwork just because he did not want to. Oh, sorry, freak. You are now sub to Blacklist because I am now Blacklist. But he didn't want to be remembered for it, so he's like cutting up these pages. And so after the article ran, like everyone who knew him in the industry, I guess this is what I heard, like bombarded him with like, "What on earth are you doing?" phone calls and visits or whatever. Um, and I think that's probably why there are Ditko pages on the original art market now, because prior to that they were all being cut up and thrown away uh, because he just hated being known for Spider-Man. And I don't know. Someday I may hate being known for this. Injustice 2. Um, yeah, that's Rip Steve. I mean, Godspeed. He's a godfather to us all. Without him, a lot of people, the entire industry would have been different. Um, but yeah, that leads me to this. I don't want to make a long video. This, I just got my comps for this, the Injustice 2 trade. It is a rarity where almost all of the artwork on the cover for one of the Injustice books is mine, even the little. It's not gonna focus, is it? It's not gonna. It's not gonna focus. Um, yeah, even the little thing on the side is my artwork. Even though I only did, let's see, my goodness, I came all the way over here because it's quiet, and now they're yelling on the other side of the wall. Um, so I did about the first two books in here, and literally, hey, that's even my artwork right there, and that's my artwork right there, and that's my artwork right there. So it's my art for about the first 40 odd pages if you include covers. Um, and I'm, yeah, and then that, oh yeah, and then this, oh yeah, this book too. Was that 3 issues? No. That couldn't have been. Oh, it was a partial issue, I think. So yeah, I think, I'm fairly certain that's it. That, tie a bow around it. That is the end of my Injustice work. Injustice 2, Volume 3. So, there it is, Injustice. Who's my favorite character to draw? Well, in Injustice 2, I pretty much just got to draw Supergirl here, Nightwing, and Wonder Woman, and Black Adam. Gosh, anybody else? So in Injustice 2, I liked drawing Supergirl in her costume, but she was like never in her costume. I only got to draw her in the costume like on covers and stuff. And I got to draw Wonder Woman. Actually, I really had fun drawing Wonder Woman like her, like this, like, right? Because at the end of Injustice, she's captured, and then I got to draw her like all disheveled and kind of beat on and dirty and just tied with Herculean chains or whatever you call them. And then it's a bunch of, Supergirl not in her costume, Supergirl not in her costume, and then the fake Wonder Woman, the get woke Wonder Woman. Although I did have some fun on the capes. Black Adam has this great big black cape, which took me forever, but geez, look, I love doing all those little folds and stuff, so it was a lot of fun. Gosh, I think this is the first one where I've gotten to do anything with my Injustice work, where I've bothered to, actually. Yeah. My name is Kara. I got to draw all the different Amazons, which, of course, get woke Amazons. They have black Amazons, and they have Asian Amazons, and they have red-headed Amazons, and purple-haired Amazons, and afro-haired Amazons, and yeah, dude, Amazons. That wasn't my decision. Amazons are supposed to be Greek. Don't ask me why. And the black I can understand because they're so close to Africa. You got a little crossover. Why is there an Asian Amazon? Why did they make me do that? I don't know. Or Irish Amazons, right? Or blonde Amazons for that sake. Well, I guess one of the Wonder Girls wasn't blonde, but yeah. So there's Diana again. Pissy, dirty, scruffy. And then where's the one? I do like the one where I have her escaping. So, oh, maybe that was earlier. Let me see. I think she was trying to escape, and then she got yeah. Okay. So here she is, all lying. And spoilers for anyone who hasn't read this. Look at that great coloring by Nanjan Jambari. Great coloring. I think I will use him for Lone Star. Then just grab, yoink, twist, little wrist lock. Yeah, so that was fun. And then here comes Ares, troublemaker. So yeah, that's about it. That kind of like wraps it up. How exactly was that communicated? Did they give specific counts? No counts. They just said what it was in the script. Make sure you have this and that and the other. Amazons weren't Greek. They lived on the shores of the Black Sea, South Shores, Eastern and Northeastern, depending on the myth. For real. But I thought it was a Greek myth. I mean, I've only ever heard of it as a Greek myth, so maybe I have to do some homework because I'm wrong. There's a first time for everything, right? Ha ha ha. Just kidding. What else we got going on here? Let's see. Nice Aries. Thank you. I like your Aries too. And there's nice sunrise over Themyscira. Somebody else say anything? Get woke, go broke. What do you think of the Wonder Woman movie? I loved the Wonder Woman movie. I was kind of so about it until she got into action, man. And then when she got into action, I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not know I wanted a Wonder Woman movie, and now I can't live without this. I mean, it was just, I couldn't take my eyes off her, and just powerful, great. Her freaking accent, I think, was just perfect. It lent such an authenticity to it, instead of some American or English accent character. It was awesome. Wonder Woman movie is amazing. One of my favorite superhero movies. Yeah, absolutely. Greek myth, yes, but they placed them outside of Greece. Yeah. Okay, so it is a Greek myth. That's what I always thought. It's the only place I've ever heard it. But outside of Greece, so it would have been in the Mediterranean, probably, because I mean it's not like the Greeks were heading down to the southern tip of Africa or traveling to. Well, I mean there was the Silk Road, but still, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been like the United Nations. Right? Right? Mike, I'm really excited for Lone Star. Can you make a new video about him soon? Yeah, I'm gonna keep pressing the Lone Star buttons. I thought the super slow-mo was overutilized. Yeah, but that's just modern, visual action storytelling. That's just kind of what they do. So if you guys are looking forward to Lone Star, this is the kind of I'm gonna try to do even better quality than this, because the nice thing about Lone Star is I have the first 20 pages done, and then I'm going to give myself some time to get the second half of it done so that I can put my very, very best effort into it. I'm going to put like this kind of cover quality. Actually, you know what? Seeing this after a few months, I like it as much as I did. But I'm going to do my best. This is going to be my best work, comparable to like the Hedge Knight series stuff that I've done. Yeah, this was a cover, and so they had me put Supergirl in her costume, even though they didn't have me put Wonder Woman, because she's wearing her Wonder Woman costume. But yeah, so there's the big charge of the Amazons. I love these giant crowd scenes. Maybe I'll do it like a... Nah. Never mind. I was going to say maybe I'll do a team book, but I already said I wasn't going to do a real team book. I mean, there is a team in Lone Star, you know, the Unknown Soldiers, but you know, they're all wearing the same costume. But I do love doing crowds. What's wrong with me? Why do I like doing crowds? Crowds of people. I must be a glutton for punishment. You guys should see... Oh, you know what? Let me look it up on my computer. I want to show you something, and you're going to think I'm insane. Hold on a second. Okay, I think that's enough injustice. Let's see. Okay, check. Oh, wait. This is the blue lines. Well, you can see the blue lines. All right, so I don't know how many of you are fans of Naruto, as it is properly pronounced. But yeah, there's I think 138 Naruto on this, all fighting the Akatsuki. And I did that for fun. I did it for fun because I'm out of my mind. Here, let's try the black and white one. And honestly, shoot, that one's that's the TIFF version. That's not going to come in very well. So I did it for fun, and then I wanted to get somebody to color. I can't get anyone who's willing to color it I don't understand why. This is all on a single 11 by 17 piece of paper, and you can see I detailed every single one of the Narutos. I even have that one dabbing. Don't ask why. And all of the Akatsuki are in here, I think, as far as I can remember. You've got the first, you've got the walls of the Hidden Leaf Village there. You've got Naruto doing the handstands on each other to attack, what's his name? Not Toby. No, not Toby. He's Toby. Where's Toby? Anyways, and then you got the giant Toad and the tiny Naruto all the way on the... But he's in the background, so he's way back there. So yeah. It's 128 or 138 Narutos. I counted it one time. I didn't count it while I was doing it. I was just like... yeah, but stuff like this is fun to me. I don't know. How long did it take to draw that? I didn't time myself. That took me a long time because I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. I'd color it, but that's a lot of work, dude. Isn't it? I recall you saying that you are a super fast artist. Roughly how long does it take to draw a standard comic book page? Standard comic book page takes me about 8 hours. 8 to 10 if it's like ridiculously detailed. Then you know, I mean, every figure takes time. So you know, whether it takes 20 minutes or 45 minutes to do a figure, you know, you multiply it by the, well, you can't multiply it because see, like, you have this figure, but then the figure behind it, you don't have to draw as much, and then the figure behind that, you don't have to draw as much. So it's like crowds are great because it looks like you're drawing, you know, 40 figures, but really you're drawing like 5 whole figures and then 35 partial figures. You know what I mean? I kind of like that face. Kind of like that face too. I kind of like the way I drew Wonder Woman. That's a book I would have had fun doing if they ever gave it to me. It was doing a Wonder Woman, but like just her. I'm a penciler, not an inker. I never know when to stop, and then I quit without finishing. Well, stop quitting. How's that? Learn. Oh, hey, look, fight scene. Look at them beating up that poor black girl. So messed up. This is such a white power book. How much do you charge per paneled page on commission? On commission? I don't do commissioned paneled pages. I don't really know what your question is. Do you want to clarify that for me? And can you guys hear me okay, or am I covering up the microphone when the way I'm holding my phone? Hey, look, another crowd scene. Hey, look, another crowd scene. This panel was very easy because it's just rocks. I can hear. Good. Yeah, that's my Wonder Woman. Look at that, just putting on her armor over her little raggedy clothes. I thought that was cool. They probably wanted me to just have her turn out in her Wonder Woman costume, but I'm like, all right, she's not gonna strip this one down naked to take her armor back. If I pencil panels or a poster and I want an inking, how much would it cost? It varies, I think. Am I covering the mic again? I don't know how to hold this. Oh, you know what? I have my thingamabob here. I'll clip it onto here. Yay, I can just hold this. Oh, how much easier is that? And so that, I believe, was the last panel of Injustice I ever drew or probably will draw. I don't know. If they call me up and I'm not busy and they want me to do another whatever, I probably will. But yeah, the calls, the emails, they all got few and far between, and so I don't think that's going to be an option. And look here. Is that Tom Derenick work? That looks like Tom Derenick work. That is Tom Derenick work. Okay. Well, then that makes what they're saying to me false. I'm not going to call them liars. But false. That is. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm blackballed again. So, all right, Injustice 2. You can still pick it up. I still do get royalties on these. So if you want to help me out, you can do that. Yes, Christian. Let's wrap this up with saying. Oh, what is that? PM me that on Twitter, because I don't really want to discuss it here. Are you at a place in your personal life where you just want to draw your own stuff, or are you still wanting to work on others' books too? I really do just want to work on my own stuff. But at the same time, I do want to pay my mortgage. So Justice had great work pretty much all the way through. Yeah, there were some great people on that book. There still are. Still are. It's just not me. So whatever. So I love Steve Ditko work on Spider-Man. He's the granddaddy of them all. All right. Rest in peace, Steve Ditko. Rest in peace, Injustice career for me. Yeah, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that fun stuff. Make sure you join my email list. Almost 700 subs. Yep. Let's get it over 700 today. You guys all get out there and get me up there. You know, it's up to you. You guys are my apostles, my army, my blacklist army. Blacklist with me. Rest in peace, Ditko. I do have a Patreon. I'll add it later at some point. Yeah, I need 1,000 to monetize, so that would help. Where's the link to the email list? It's in the description, or it should be. If it's not, I will fix it. You'll get monetized in no time. Keep live streaming. I will. I hope you guys are entertained. I hope you guys don't mind the mess. I should have probably made my daughter's bed before I came in her room and did this. But look how she like paints on her walls and stuff. She's got her own Akatsuki. Everyone sees my daughter's room. No worries, Rod. Yeah, hit me up. Everybody follow me on Twitter, @AbacusMike. Too much thighs. You mean my thighs are too giant? Oh, wait, that's not my thighs. That's my calves. Look at those calves. Blacklist Army. Hoorah! Peace out.